What's up, you guys? For reasons that I don't want to get into, this is on hold indefinitely at the moment until I get some shit taken care of.
You didn't have it pointed towards the engine.
I did. I had it pointing like this, and I was like, because it's supposed to be the cylinder head.
Just barely at the bottom.
Don't worry about my framing.
It looks bad.
You want to record? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. No. So anyway, today we're gonna work on this thing because we actually have stuff that we can work on this car. We're gonna do stuff. So what we gotta do next is work on the throttle linkage setup here, because right now it's kind of attached, but there's a crap ton of slack in it, and this setup just really isn't gonna work that well for the stock throttle pedal in this thing. So we got a new kit over here. Bag of bolts. Let me show you the picture.
Yeah, the picture, that one.
So we got this kit instead that is going to mount with like this rod style linkage that's a lot more adjustable, so you can change the throw of it and stuff. So we should be able to set it up correctly for the throttle pedal that's in that thing. So we gotta do that so that we have a working throttle in this thing finally, and then it can mostly be controlled from the driver's seat. Shocking. Kind of sucks is this old bracket down here that we put on for this throttle style, or this throttle linkage. It's bolted on with the bolts that hold the actual bottom of the carb on, so once I take that off, it's going to drain all the fuel out, which sucks, but we got to take care of that. Whatever that plate is might be stuck to the bottom of the carb, so it might not even come off and cause an issue.
Oh god, I really hope so. I just don't really want gas to splash. Shut up. I don't want gas to splash everywhere, and it's making me uncomfortable that nothing is happening. What if there's no fuel in here and it's all a lie? We don't actually know how carburetors work. I mean, we don't. Why am I so dumb?
It might even just be like a cover for something and not actually like the bottom of the bowl or whatever. Like it might not.
Smells very fuely.
Well, there you go. So the thing is still stuck on there, I guess. I can't even.
Oh yeah, it makes me. I'm afraid it's just gonna like fall off in any minute. No?
I don't know. I can't see it on the camera, but.
I don't know either. It's not dripping. Okay, well that's nice.
Anyway, we gotta start putting the throttle brackets and stuff on. I like this, just filming you doing everything.
Oh god, I know, right? Anyways, now we're putting this lovely bracket on the bottom. And it would have been really smart if we just took the stupid carbs off. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, we're being lazy by creating more work for ourselves.
Okay, now you guys can watch me struggle.
This is the stuff that's like difficult when you aren't like an experienced mechanic, is like trying to thread a bolt into a blind hole by feel and like, yeah.
I know, I'm actually really impressed with myself that I'm able to do this right now, because I was not expecting it to be this easy. This is kind of a big accomplishment for me. I'm not good at this. Usually when I have stuff like this, I make you do it.
It's alright, I'm going to tighten them down because I don't want you to strip the screws because they're flathead.
I got one.
Nothing like drinking beer and watching your woman work.
Y'all just witnessed a big moment for me because I'm so bad at that.
So, our throttle cable is going to feed in through there. It's going to sit in there all nice because this is actually designed for that. It's going to come around here, and then we're going to install probably one of these little guys.
I think it came with
I think it's a different size, but basically one of these that the throttle cable goes into, and it's going to sit in there. And then that's going to pull on this linkage, which is then going to reach up and push on the throttle, which I think we actually might need to change out this plate. So we might need to pull the carb off anyway, but we'll find out. So, I'll explain, update. This guy that connects to the linkage on the second carburetor over here, this plate is too long and it's putting pressure on this linkage, which is causing binding on the actual carburetor. So we got to trim this down a little bit or grind this back so there's more clearance.
So we're going to do that, and then we'll get at you. Hi. Okay. What do we do?
You're gonna put this thing on.
Oh boy.
It's gonna suck, actually.
I can see where it goes.
Because there's those two that are gonna be, they're gonna be nuts, like these.
Or nuts, that's what I meant.
That go on the studs on the bottom there. So now that we got our throttle plate situation taken care of, Mandie is currently attempting to install the actual linkage assembly that holds the cable, which is
Okay, no, this is not fun. My hands, I don't not fit in there.
Yeah, which is this linkage down here on the bottom of the carb. So kind of hard to see, kind of hard to film, but
please ignore my struggling. Oh my god, no, no.
Okay, so I've been trying to create like some kind of system here for attaching this aftermarket throttle cable to the factory pedal. So I poked a hole through this grommet and shoved it into the pedal right here.
Shoved it, very technical terms.
Yeah, very technical terms. And then used one of these little Allen key stopper things that was for like the old cable or the old throttle linkage setup on the carbs. So then it has this setup where it has like a little bit of cushion or give on the pedal, which is actually just like a factory setup that you can see here, where it has this bushing that will compress when you hit full throttle so you don't like yank on anything too hard or like bend a throttle plate or something weird. So basically just replicated that setup with what we had laying around, and I'm kind of proud of it. I think this will work really nice, and it shouldn't fall out of the pedal either, which was the other concern. So
this is the ghetto version of the nice GTS throttle cable that I bought and that we didn't use.
Yeah, the nice GTS one that wasn't going to fit with your carb setup.
Yeah,
so.
But now I'm not going to be afraid of my throttle suddenly going away while I'm driving.
This is actually a lot less ghetto than the throttle cable that is in my current daily driver, so.
We don't talk about that.
So after a lot of headache and messing around, we got the throttle linkage about 90% done. The cable is still way too long. I got to take it apart and trim it back so it's a proper length. But yeah, it goes. Throttle moves. So yeah, go ahead, fire it up. Super sensitive, but
I can't even believe that. Like, yeah, you're right. That is better than ITVs.
Yeah. Does that feel good?
Yeah, it does. It's crazy. It like does not want to idle.
Yeah. It'll probably take some fine tuning. Plus, it's still pretty cold, so give it a little rev.
Me again?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, I think we're gonna end off the video there. I know it's shocking we actually accomplished something in this video. Put something together and made it work instead of half-assing it. Well, I guess we kind of half-assed it because we didn't cut the cable yet. Which, actually for reference, this is kind of how I'm planning on routing the cable, using this. Actually, that's a factory hole that normally holds a bracket for the throttle cable on a factory engine, but just going to be using one of these P-clamps here, routing it over. Probably going to move this P-clamp up here, have the cable sit like that, and come down into the linkage down there where it attaches. So then we can cut basically this entire loop of length out of the cable and not have it be flopping around in the engine bay, and then it'll look pretty.
Yeah, and that's really what the important part of this is making sure it looks pretty.
Yes, everything is fine as long as it looks pretty.
Not really. I'm really excited. I really want to drive this. So hopefully soonish. We just have to work on stuff. We actually have to do stuff.
Yes, we actually need to work on it. So I think that's going to be it on this video. Hopefully I'll give you guys an update on that situation next. But yeah, see you later.
Bye. gosh. Say hello. Oh, hello. Okay. So I got something exciting for my car. I picked up today this Kogi JDM front bumper. It is really exciting because I never thought I would actually find one that was a decent price. So that's pretty cool. It's a little bit rough, a lot of bit rough. It's been hit on this side, and I don't know if the lighting is good enough. You can see it's been fixed in here and in here, and it's just kind of warped over here. It's really hard to see because it's dark. But planning on eventually painting this to put it on the car. Probably will put it on the car now as it is, just because, you know, if you're a Corolla person, this is cool. So yeah, I'm just excited about this, so I figured I would share it with you guys. What do you think, Millie? Huh. Do you like bumper? Do you like it? What do you think? Yeah. She approves.